Hopefully she's going to fall asleep. I think she is. It kind of sounds like she's kind of going in and out. Anyway, let me find it on here. Maybe I'll use this one. I'll use that one. I'll see if I can put, or just bear with me for a sec. See if I could put Mickey Mouse on in there. I don't know if I can from this one. Let's see. Oh, I can. Good, good, good. Okay. Mickey Mouse is going on. Should be okay if Mickey Mouse is on. Okay, okay. Cinnamon, love. Cinnamon, love. Got some good luck coming in. Got some good luck coming in. You also have the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Stepping into your own strength, a Leo enters. Feeling like the world is coming back into balance a little bit for you. It also looks like you have an air sign that may be new energy coming in. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. No longer feeling stuck. Feeling it as if you're ready to start a new journey. Four of Cups. This person could be in your world right now and you just haven't made the connection yet. I think you got new energy coming in, and I think it's more than one person. Let's see what happens. Sister. She said she's happy in her life and just wonders about the life she left behind. What do you think it really is that she's so nostalgic? Is she missing S, his group of friends? Honestly, they're not great people, and she's really sweet. Okay. I think she may miss him on occasion. I don't think she really misses him so much. The other people in that group, I don't even think that she misses them so much. I think she misses, maybe it could be the location, the time in her life, like what went on in like the fun times that they had together, or that period of her life she misses. I don't think she misses the people so much specifically. I also think that right now, where she is in her life, she's happy, she's content, but she may be very bored. Like she may feel like there's got to be more out there than just this. She feels like everything is kind of stuck and nothing is really changing quickly. I do think that she gets nostalgic for that whole area and that whole time period, but I don't think it's about him, and I don't think it's about the people specifically. I think it's just about like the whole time period and what went on in that time period. And I think that she had either she had more freedom or she felt like life was much more fun and exciting, and now she may just feel like life is kind of boring and it's average, which is kind of sad to feel like that. Red, will I get my place in the next 2 weeks? I think you will, yeah. Gemini, what are Jade the Virgo's current feelings and intentions towards me? Okay, you may need to have patience because the Temperance card is here and the Hangman's here. He may not have any intentions right now at all, and you may feel like everything is sort of stuck. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship, but it looks like he's not putting in all that much effort. He does think that you're spontaneous, kind, caring, sincere, loyal, that you have potential for the future to be successful, and your persistence could pay off, but I don't think that he has much intention right now of anything. Like, he just doesn't seem to be putting in any effort, and I'm not getting any love here between the two of you. So if you want things to move forward, you might have to pursue him a little bit. Or her. I don't know who we're talking about here, but either way, it's like they seem like they're at a standstill, and they're kind of holding back. The Hermit is here, which is Virgo, but this also could be that communication is down. You may feel like there's a long road ahead of you, and I would be careful that there's not a little bit of deception or deceit around the situation. Red, would it be best if I dealt with the Libra again? Would it be best if I dealt with the Libra again? I think you would end up regretting it. I don't know what you mean by deal. Like, what do you mean by deal with him? But I think that leaving it in the past would probably serve you better. It looks like there would be regret around this situation, or you're always feeling like you're not getting the respect that you deserve. I think it's best to move forward. I don't think it would pay off. Mr. Maurice, hello and good evening. You too. Do you see me buying a house in 2022? Okay, let's see. Yep, you can make that happen. Yeah, you could definitely make it happen. Nabrisha, how does my friend Shay feel about me? Thinks that you're very focused. Either very focused on business, very good at business, you have a head for business. Thinks that you're intelligent. Thinks that you don't take much shit. You know how to stand up for yourself, and you know how to do it in a professional way. Thinks that you're well prepared, kind-hearted and sincere, but once again, you don't let anybody step on you. Thinks that you're perseverant, attractive, happy, loyal, and kind. Could have a little bit of like friendly jealousy, a little bit of jealousy there. Soleil, work tomorrow. You may be feeling very well prepared. You may be feeling like the hard work that you put in comes back to you. You may have some nice choices. Perseverance pays off. Feeling grounded and stable. It should be a good day. It should be a good day. Nice day. Soleil, general. You may start to feel like finally life is starting to move forward. Could have a Virgo coming in. You also may have a Leo coming in. No longer holding yourself back. No longer feeling so weighed down by the weight of the world. Money's coming in. Happiness is coming in. Libra's coming in. That also could be some good karma's coming back to you. It looks like you got money coming in. Maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study. And you have the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. And general for tomorrow. I don't think she's crying. I think she probably fell asleep, to tell you the truth. It may feel like things change for the better for you quickly tomorrow. You got some growth and transformation coming in. Love looks good tomorrow. 2 of Cups. Looks like you're feeling like you're moving forward to greener pastures. Or you could be planning a trip to water, by water, or around water. Looks like Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Could be hearing from somebody from your past, or you could run into somebody from your past. That might not happen tomorrow, maybe sometime this week or even this month. Money's coming in. Aries comes in of significance. The Emperor also could be either spending time with the boss, working with the boss, or a father or father-like figure. But either way, tomorrow looks like a pretty good day. Oh God, tomorrow I have to have my taxes done. Oh, I better make sure I get all my shit together. It's not gonna be good. Damn, 1 o'clock tomorrow. Soleil, why hasn't Cortez contacted me since he came over? Well, it looks like he's been pretty busy. He's got a little adventure around him. I don't know if he went out of town. He could have gone out of town. There's a small little unexpected trip around him. Things picked up, like things got really busy. He may have gone out of town. I don't know what he does for a living. I don't know if that's what has to do with him going out of town. But it looks like business is picked up. It does look like you're going to hear from him soon. You got the 8 of Wands and growth and transformation coming in. Maybe he had to go out of town for business. I don't know if that's possible, but I think he left town for a couple of days. Adriana, cards for the week. My foot's falling asleep. My ankle, I don't know, I must have twisted it or something. Because it kind of hurts and it's like a little swollen. But I don't know what I did. Like you just get an injury, you don't even know what you did. It must be a sign that I'm getting old. Cards for the week. Adriana. Got a wish, put it out into the universe. Could be a pretty good week. Fire sign comes in that may be of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Perseverance pays off. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities with great ease this week. You're heading towards the 10 cups being full. You could have a new love interest, or you could be rekindling a current romance if you're in a relationship. Feeling successful around a business or work endeavor too. Soleil, love. Okay, things could change for the better quickly. It looks like things move forward. Well, you got a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have a Cancer coming in. On the horizon, you have a committed relationship, but I think it may be a little bit of a ways down. I don't think it's happening like this week or this month. Could be with the fire sign. You also have an Aquarius. You've got 2 fire signs. 2 fire signs that come in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A Cancer and a... Cancer and Aquarius. Your perseverance around love pays off. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities if you don't like any of these people. But either way, you're moving on to greener pastures. Sometime, I would say this summer. I would just say be careful that you don't find yourself in a third-party situation with the 3 of Cups in reverse. But there could be great success around love before the end of this year. It's going to be your choice, though. You've got a lot of people coming in. I don't know where you're meeting these people, but they're showing up. Soleil General for tomorrow. Stepping into your own strength tomorrow makes you feel stable and grounded at work. Looks like Four of Cups is in reverse. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. And Sagittarius comes in. Or, with the Temperance card, could be a Sagittarius comes in, or you may need to have patience with something. If you've been working on something, it may be frustrating tomorrow, and you just need to have a little bit of patience. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries, cutting through bullshit. You may also have a new idea that brings change for the better quickly. You got growth and transformation coming to you this year. This is a pretty good year for you, with lots of positive changes around love, business, and finances. It's not bad. Question, will my client still be able to get life insurance? I just applied Friday, and Saturday he was hit by a car. Only ankle injury. Will he get the settlement from being hit by a car? Guy was insured. Paid. I think, yeah, I think he'll get something. Whether he gets the life insurance or he gets the a settlement, he could get both. He'll definitely get a settlement. There's no doubt about that. He's definitely going to get something from being hit by the car. Let's see about, will he still be able to get life insurance? I feel like he will, because I don't think that this injury is something that life insurance would think. You know, it's not like a, you know, it's not like a disease. You know, it's like something's broken or injured, but it's going to be fixed. It's not something that could cause him to die. So I think he could still get that life insurance. Will he still get the life insurance? I think he's going to get life insurance. He may not get as much as he wants, and but I think he'll be happy with anything. As far as the ankle, I don't think it interferes with the life insurance. And I think he's going to get a settlement for being hit by the car. No doubt about that. I mean, you just can't hit people. Poor guy. So I update on the rest of the week and the weekend. Perseverance pays off around work. Feeling like the hard work that you've put into your job comes back to you, and there's going to be choices, and you're prepared for them. Disappointment moves into the past before the end of the weekend. Feeling a little bit more financially stable. It could be a fire sign that comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It looks like you may have a new little adventure, and you have the ability to manifest new opportunities before the end of the weekend. No longer feeling stuck, but feeling like things are starting to move forward. A Virgo may come in before the end of the weekend. Cancerian. Why did the Leo guy I chatted with today want with me? I don't think that he wanted anything. I don't know how you know this guy or what the chat was about, but it looks like he was being friendly. It looks like you seemed open to conversation. There was success around it. The magician's there. But I don't think he wanted anything more from you. It looks like he's got this, the Six of Swords and the Three of Cups in reverse. So he could either not be from this area, or he could be moving away from this area, and there may be a third party involved. But the conversation looks like it was pretty like perseverant. There was success around it, the opportunity to talk to somebody. I don't think he wanted anything from you specifically. And it looks like it was a pretty decent conversation. There's happiness around it. Nabrisha, how does Romeo feel about me? Thinks that you're highly intuitive. The Ace of Pentacles would be a new beginning. So the Ace of Pentacles is usually around business, but when you're talking about somebody, it could be a new beginning around the two of you, depending on where you are in life together. You know, it could be, I see an opportunity for things to grow and change, or a new beginning for whatever the reason is. I don't know what your relationship is to this person. Thinks that you're spontaneous, intuitive. I don't know, got intuition all over this. Thinks that you're grounded, stable, loyal, independent, hardworking, attractive, strong, courageous, maybe a little deep and mysterious, and intelligent. Jay, how did the people view me tonight at UPS? Like you're lighthearted and carefree, but hardworking. Sincere, stable, loyal. Intelligent, and you don't hold yourself back. Sister, why is T still in Delaware if she's dating that girl? Why is T still in Delaware if she's dating that girl? Like, that's not where the girl lives. That relationship's not right. She probably had to leave for some reason, or was asked to remove herself. Yeah. First of all, the Hermit here is in reverse. So we know what that means. There's more to this story than we know, and she's not saying anything to anyone because she doesn't want to hear "I told you so" from anybody. Death is in reverse. That relationship is not growing. The Six of Wands is in reverse. She's feeling unsuccessful. She may have chosen to go, right, just to get away from it for a minute. She's not in control of the situation. She is like, she does what that woman tells her to do. But they may have had some kind of an upheaval or some kind of an argument, and she decided to leave. This is a crazy situation, and I don't think it's going to end. I think it's going to keep cycling around. The relationship itself is not growing and changing, but they may break up, get back together, break up, get back together. That may happen 100 times before it finally ends. So right now, the reason why she's home is because there's something terrible that's not happening, that's not working out in that relationship. Hermit in reverse, she's not saying much to anybody because she doesn't want to hear it. Because everyone's going to say to her, "I told you so." You know, pick up and move when you know somebody for what? How long? Give up your job and all of your friends in your world to go be with someone you hardly know. I mean, I wish I could have the kind of faith in humanity like that, but I would never be able to do something like that because I would be afraid that this is what's going to happen, because it's just too crazy. Like, I feel like you might do that when you're really young and you haven't learned. Anyhow, that situation's a disaster. Adriana, how are J and C? And how does JC feel about me? I think J and C are doing really well because the sun is here. The hard work they put in is the hard work they get out of whatever it is that they've been working on. It looks like there's passion around them. I don't know if they're a couple. If they're a couple, it looks like they're doing well. There's long-term commitment around them. If they're not, they still may have a long-term like friendship or loyalty to one another. They're doing well. How does JC feel about me? Thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, intelligent, stable, loyal, grounded, down to earth, and happy. Sepia, general. Okay. Life starts to move forward with the Chariot. You could have a Cancer around you of significance. You might be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And with that, Virgo comes in. A Taurus is around. It also looks like you have a committed relationship on the horizon that's with a soulmate. Could be any of these people that I just mentioned. It's going to be your choice at the end of the day who you wind up with. Five of Cups is in reverse. Negativity is moving into the past. Three of Cups, cause for celebration comes in. Judgment, being guided by the divine. Not bad. Not bad at all. Sepia love. Disappointment moves into the past. Out of the clear blue sky, you may be spending time with that Cancer. You also have being guided by the divine. Things start to move forward. Growth and transformation comes in around your love life. Cause for celebration comes in. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. It looks like you may be working hard on getting your love life moving forward, and you have some good luck here. Negativity will move into the past, and growth and transformation comes in around your love life. Could be a Scorpio around as well. Could also be a Capricorn and a Virgo. You got a lot of people that may be coming in. Two of Pentacles. Life comes back into balance. You may have to make a decision at some point. You got soulmate connections coming in. There's no doubt about it. The Lover's card keeps coming up around you. She's still up. Come on. Oh, what's playing now? The little people. I just changed. Oh, next is Mickey Save Santa. Well, she doesn't know it's not Christmas. She was reading. She loves books. She can't read. But Rudolph. Random girl. What is it about me that makes me so annoying to others? Even my own mother ignored me a lot growing up. Sorry, I don't want to be a sob story. You know what? First of all, I think everybody kind of feels a little bit ignored growing up. I don't know how old you are, but I feel like nowadays we kind of recognize children a little bit more as people. Whereas back when, I think that people thought, oh, they're just kids, they don't know any better. You know, like, just go do something. Because my mother did that to me too. And I feel like sometimes, like, parents didn't realize, like, everything registers in a kid's brain, right? So, stupid, but like, I remember being really young, and I must have had like an upset stomach or something, and I this is terrible. Okay, the house we were living in, I moved out of when we were 5. My brother was born when I was 3. I don't remember him being there, so I was definitely younger than 5. I could have been younger than 3. So she wouldn't give me an ice cream cone because she was afraid the ice cream would make my stomach ache worse. So she would only give me the cone, but she ate an ice cream cone in front of me. And I really wanted ice cream, and she wouldn't give it to me. That's really mean. Like, I would never do that to a kid. But I think that we've learned much more about children than we knew back then. So I kind of like forgive for that reason. And as far as you being annoying, everybody in this world is fucking annoying. Everybody is. Like I said, I love Avery to pieces, but there are some times where I'm like, she's drooling on me, she's pulling my pants down, or it's late and I want her to go to bed and she doesn't want to go to bed, and it can be annoying. Or she's crying because she wants something that she's not supposed to have. It's annoying. Like, we annoy each other. There is nothing wrong with you for being annoying. You're annoying just like everybody else. I mean, I worked with this woman. I loved her to death. I think she's one of the funniest people in the world. And I know that she would do anything for anybody. If you called her up right now and said, I need something, she'd be the first person there. But she used to start singing out loud in the middle of, in the office. And sometimes it was really hard to concentrate when all of a sudden she would come busting out with something. And it would drive me crazy. it was annoying. Doesn't mean I didn't love her. It doesn't mean that, I mean, I worked with this woman for years. Everyone's annoying. Everybody is. Everybody is. Don't think for 1 second that, and the more time you spend with a person, like, that's why I feel like some of the best relationships last when people don't live together. When they don't live together, or like if you have a situation where maybe somebody's a nurse and they work during the day, and then somebody's a cop and they work at night, and they don't see each other that much. So don't think for 1 second that you're any more annoying than anybody else. You just may take it a little bit more to heart because you're more sensitive. Yeah, I mean, the cards indicate that you're a very pleasant person. You're kind-hearted, you're sincere, you're successful. Could you have your moments where you irritate people? Of course, everyone does. Two of Cups, if you're not in a relationship, there's a relationship on the horizon for you at some point this year. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The hard work you put into money, business, school, whatever you do all day will come back to you. It doesn't come off that you're annoying at all. It actually comes off that you're very stable. But like I said, everybody's annoying. You're no different than anyone else. If you had to spend an entire week with me, I would drive you crazy. I would. Everyone does. And as far as your mom ignoring you, my mom, like I said. So the house we lived in was old, right? And before I was 5. The basement, first of all, the pipes in the house used to make crazy noises, and the pipes were downstairs in the basement. The basement was like damp and like, it's not like a damp basement. Anyway, it had paneling, like wood paneling on the walls that looked like eyes. And I was scared to fucking death to go down there by myself. And that's where the laundry room was. And like my uncle had got me a big, huge stuffed animal gorilla. And I don't know why I named him Gus. Gus was down there. But I was petrified to go down there. And she'd be like, go downstairs, go to the basement and play. She wanted me out of her hair. She also used to send me outside to play by myself. Like outside, like on the swings. I was 3. So nowadays you can't do those things, but back then you could. So yeah, I get it. I get it. You feel like you're annoying, but you're no more annoying than anyone else. Any one time you have to spend an obscene amount of time with somebody, they're going to get on your nerves because it's just how we are. It's just how we are. So you may be a little bit more sensitive. You may take it to heart because it could be somewhat of a soul wound. It did start with your mother, and she brings it up. So I hope that answers it. Sepia, what is next with me and Mr. Cooper? No communication. What is next with me and Mr. Cooper? All right, I don't know who he is to you, but it looks like you guys could be starting a new journey. I don't know. Balance may come back to this situation. You could hear from this person. You may hear from this person out of the blue, and they may be looking to start a new beginning. So whatever you used to do together, like you could have a new beginning on the horizon. It looks like also the 8 of Pentacles is here. I don't know if you go back to school or you're learning something together. Maybe he contacts you for that reason, like you're going to go study something together. I don't know. But you may have to have a little bit of patience with him, but I think you should hear from him soon. Relatively soon. There's communication coming in between the two of you. Curious though what that 8 of Pentacles is. I don't know, maybe he wants to take a course or something and he asks you. Sepia, love with me and Mr. Cooper. Maybe that's the new beginning. Okay, communication is definitely coming in out of the blue. You got the Page of Swords. 6 of Pentacles, the relationship could be very well balanced. You could get out of it what you put into it. A disappointment around the situation will move into the past. Listen to your intuition. No longer holding himself back. Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want kids. The 10 of Pentacles is here. I don't know. There may be money involved. Let's see what happens. There's a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I don't know if that's him or that's someone else that's coming in. A little fire. General love. Single, normal things get better. Okay, you may be having a little bit of negativity and feeling like you've been treated unfairly. That's going to change. So you have a soulmate connection coming in that's very successful. You got some good luck coming in, and it could be with an Aries. If it's not with an Aries, it could be a strong character. It could be an older person, somebody that's older, a little bit older, or somebody who's got a very strong character. Like it's usually like a boss, a father figure. And if it's not your boss, like it would be somebody who could be a boss in a company or somebody who's older and has a high position. Starting a new journey is on the horizon. If you don't like that, Aries, you have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Looks like you're moving forward to greener pastures. And there's a new beginning on the horizon. Some timing around this situation. I would say the 9 would be either 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, or the month of September. But with the spades, I would say September, because the spades would be the fall. So I would say once we move into the fall, the end of September, that would be timing for it. So it's coming. It's coming. I know it's frustrating when it's like I gotta wait another 4 months, but it's coming. To Kenya, general for this week and weekend. Okay, so it looks like a very productive week. 3 of Pentacles, feeling grounded and stable around business. Knight of Swords, you could have new messages, new clients. If you've been waiting to hear back from somebody business-wise, you can have that happen this week. No longer holding yourself back. You may be working on a creative project this week that pays off. Now, by the time we get to the weekend, you're ready for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have happiness that comes in, and you could have new energy coming in with a Capricorn and a Taurus. Being guided by the divine and making a decision for self-care this weekend. You may be doing something like really nice for yourself. You have a wish, and you have an Aquarius also coming in. But put that wish out into the universe, whatever it is. How did Julie feel about our conversation over the internet on Discord earlier? Felt really good about it. Good luck and celebration. Like a wish came true, and may feel a little bit like maybe starting to have feelings for you, or starting to have deeper feelings for you. And whatever it was that happened was good. Sepia, what is the relationship between Nelson and Tiffany? Oh, it looks messy. Okay. 10 of Wands. Somebody here is feeling burdened by the situation, or there's great burden around the situation. You know, it's interesting because I don't see love here, right? I don't see any love at all. And it looks like the Ace of Wands is in reverse, so they may not even have a sexual connection. Like, it may not even be like a sexual thing. But it does look like there is something that goes on with money. There's money involved around this situation. The Devil is here, so there's deceit. 3 of Wands, somebody feels like they're waiting for their ship to come in, or they're waiting for something to happen. The other person's not putting in enough effort, and there's burden around the situation. I'm curious if one person has money and the other person is trying to, like, I don't know, use them for money. I don't know. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Doesn't look like a love relationship, and it doesn't look sexual either. And it doesn't even look like they're good friends. It looks more like somebody's burdened by the other person, or burdened by the situation. And there's deceit. I would say, if anything, they're friends and one person is looking for things to move forward and the other person's not into it. And that's leaving the first person feeling kind of like, hey, I'm waiting here for my ship to come in and nothing is happening for me. Maybe somebody has money and that's what's enticing the one person that wants to be with the other person. I don't think much of anything is happening there. Or if there is, it's not lasting. Adriana, outcome for me and A. Well, you could have a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles, but listen to your intuition because it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of success that comes in. You may feel like it wasn't worth it. I don't know what kind of a relationship it is or what this person's relationship is to you, but you may feel like they don't put in enough effort and that they sometimes treat you unfairly. So you may feel like it was a waste of time. L'Amour, tomorrow. You may need to have patience with something tomorrow. You may be feeling a little frustrated. You might need to have a little bit of patience. There could be a little disappointment that happens. It's not the end of the world. Life is still very much in balance, and your perseverance will pay off. A water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Feeling like the world is at your feet. But there may be a little anxiety over whatever that frustrating nuisance was. Cancer, and will I be moving into the villa I applied to today? I'm not convinced. I don't think so. It looks like for some reason you hold back. L'Amour, what can I expect for the rest of the week? Well, you got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and your perseverance pays off. Seven of Cups, you could have some choices that come in, and you may feel like the hard work you put into business, work, school, whatever you do all day pays off. Brings with it financial stability, and you're prepared for it. You could have a pretty busy week. Page 9, reading for next week. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, moving forward towards greener pastures. Air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If you're not with anyone, it could be a soulmate connection that enters. If you are with someone, current relationship is a soulmate connection. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The hard work that you put into something is coming back to you next week. Looks like you got passion coming in next week and you're stepping into your own strength. Eight of Cups, you may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you as you're moving on to greener pastures, that's good. Six of Wands, feeling successful around business or work. Red, how will finances be when I'm in my place? You'll be okay. You may have moments where you feel a little disappointed or maybe a little bit short or stretched a little thin, but for the most part, you make it to the top of the mountain. You have financial stability coming in. You're prepared for it, and you get through it. It works for you, or you work it out. L'Amour, what's sober's intention towards... What's the rest of that? What's sober's intentions towards you? Is that the question? Is that the question? What's sober's intention towards me? Well, they have a wish around this situation, but it looks like they're having a hard time making a decision to move forward. They feel unprepared and they feel a little bit uprooted. Thing is that there is long-term potential around this situation, and things could move forward. So there may be a point where a corner gets turned. There may be a point where a corner gets turned and all of a sudden the relationship picks up and things start to move forward. But right now I think they may be a little bit slow. Communication could be down because they just may not know what to do, or they may not be ready yet. But that's going to change. That's going to change around this situation. I got to plug the iPad in. Now that one's not even working. Hang on. Bear with me here. Why do I keep the chargers that don't work? I mean, somebody explain that to me. Why don't I throw them out? So annoying. Why do I do that? Is there another charger here that I could plug this stupid thing in? That one doesn't work. This one doesn't work. Oh, one's working. All right. Whatever. I'm going to have to test them after and get rid of the bad one. So it really annoys me. HG, how will I do as a software engineer? Okay, it may be a little rough in the beginning. You may feel like a little sharp energy. You could feel a little disappointed, but you turn a corner, you make it to the top of the mountain, and you do really well. Got a new beginning. Money comes in. Listen to your intuition. Could be a little rough in the beginning, and then all of a sudden you fall into it, and things strengthen. If you're going through like a rough moment, it won't last. You should wind up doing really well. Kevin, why did Ryan add me if he's not going to text me? Well, I think you're going to hear from him eventually. I think that he either hasn't gotten around to texting you yet, or he's not 100% sure yet where you're fitting into his life. But I think that there's more coming. I don't know how long ago he added you, but it looks like you have a wish that comes true around this situation. You guys may have a soulmate connection, and there's success coming in. So maybe he hasn't texted you yet, but I think you'll hear from him. Adriana, will I be with David or someone else in a relationship? Well, you got about a 70% chance, David, and then there's a 30% chance it'll be somebody else. Red, how finances be? Oh, I said that they would be okay. You'd be stretched a little short at some points, or you may feel a little stressed, but for the most part, you would get through it and you would work it out. You would be fine. Sione J, love life. Okay, it doesn't matter where you are in your love life right now. Things are about to change for the better quickly. You got passion coming in. You've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you're not with anyone, you can put out into the universe the type of person you want to show up, and they will with the Magician. Growth and transformation is coming in around your love life. Not with anyone, Scorpio can show up. You are with someone, your current relationship is growing and transforming. There is love here. There is like, this is like romance. So if you're not with anyone, a new person shows up. You are with someone, current relationship looks good. Not with anyone, you'll have choices. Cause for celebration comes in. Scorpio comes in. Who else? There's got to be somebody else coming in. Scorpio and a Leo come in. If you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, growth and transformation comes in around your relationship, which is currently strengthening through divine timing. Love looks good. Adriana, has Carlos been thinking about me lately? Yep. 70% chance, yes. And the moon is there in reverse, which means a secret will be revealed. So whatever, like, you may find out or you may hear something about him that kind of confirms that he's been thinking about you. Hierophant, Indigo's current energy towards me. Any actions? Oh, her energy. Look at that, Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. That's positive. Yeah, you should hear from her out of the blue. She's been thinking about it, but she hasn't gotten off her butt yet to do it. And she should be treating you a little bit better with the Six of Pentacles. The relationship can go back into balance. Yeah, you got long-term potential around her, and a wish. Go, Gina. Should I cut off and, oh my God, Ananta? I'm sorry. She seems toxic and not a good friend. Yes, if you're picking that up with your intuition, definitely. Let's see what the cards have to say. Yep, I would cut her out because she feels like the world is against her and there will be a tower moment. Or the world is against the situation. Yeah, I don't think you need her. There's a lot of negativity around her. Love T. M's opinion of me. Thinks that you're, the Emperor is somebody who's in control. They're in charge. They know what they're doing. They know how to get things done. Thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, intelligent, hardworking. You have a lot of potential. Genuinely a happy person, spontaneous, and you have a good personality. KM, will I be successful in real estate? Energy about my real estate career. Every time somebody asks that question, I'm like, I would be the worst person ever when it comes to selling real estate. Selling anything. I couldn't sell anything. That would just be the worst for me. Oh, you would do well. Yeah, you would do well. KM, is Jules a genuine loyal friend or is she trouble in disguise? Energy around our friendship. The energy is choices. That's interesting. Let's see. Is she a genuine loyal friend? I do think that she's relatively loyal. Yeah. I think she's okay. I guess the Seven of Cups, that energy is like it's your choice whether or not you keep her in your life. I mean, like, I feel like most people are decent people, but I feel like nobody's perfect, but given different situations, people will react differently. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like I have a friend of mine that she was always a really good friend to me. Like, she never did anything seriously to hurt me. She did stupid shit, you know, like blew me off to hang out with somebody else. Like, whatever. But where was I going with that story? Oh, but I found that like over the course of our friendship, she had a lot of like fair weather friends that came and went. But when they came in, she kind of like became like them. You know, like I remember like one girl she became friends with. I couldn't stand this girl. I just thought that she was the phoniest of phonies. And she like tried to go out of her way to like I don't know, like we were in high school, so yeah, I mean you're stupid in high school, but like she would go out of her way to try to act like she had it rough, and she didn't. She came from a very wealthy family, and she tried to like, I don't know, like I know they would probably consider her to be like goth emo today, but that didn't really exist when I was in high school. And I felt like my friend tried to like copy her, and like she changed when she was around her, and then that person went out, and then somebody else came in. And like at one point, like I felt like she idolized one of her bosses at work, and it was like everything was, I don't even remember what the boss's name was, but everything was like, well, you know, Mary says, and Mary says that we have to take this class, and Mary says that we have to learn that, and it was like, oh, shut the fuck up around with what Mary says, who gives a shit? But you know, so I feel like everyone's got the, like, what made these other people, like, why did she put those people on such a pedestal but not me? Like, I don't think that I ever had that kind of, I don't think she gave a shit what I said we had to do. Do you know what I'm talking about? So I feel like she's genuinely like pretty loyal, but I think that she could have points where you may be like, that's either out of character for her, or why is she acting like that? Like something else comes along that makes her act out of character, and you're like, it's like I almost don't even know who you are. Because like that's how I felt with my friend. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, anyway. Gemini, is everything still very new between Jade the Virgo and me? How do you see us progressing by the end of May? Okay. There's balance around the situation, but I don't see all that much forward movement before the end of May. Looks like communication may be down. I don't know where you are with communication, but the Hermit is here, which could mean that there's not a lot of communication happening, and the Knight of Swords is in reverse. I would watch out for that there's not a little deceit with the Devil card. I don't think that much changes between now and the end of May. Wherever you guys are right now, that's where it's going to be by the end of May. Nothing changes that fast, and it looks like communication may be either stagnant, and that may be what's holding things up. Sweet thing. Do you see any significant female around him? No. No, I don't see anyone else around him. Fruity Pebbles. Will I be living with Allie by August? No, I don't think. No, I don't think before. No, you only got a 33% chance. I don't think it's going to happen that fast. Empress, how did Dr. Cooper feel about me after the job interview with him? Felt good about you. Felt that you were intelligent, passionate, either hardworking or focused, stable, sincere, and that you have a lot of potential. And you got the Nine of Pentacles, which means you could have money coming in to get that job. Sweet thing, I did a sweet thing ritual. Do you see any changes? Okay, let's see. I don't see much changing right now. Like wherever your situation is right now, it's probably going to stay here. Because I only have a 33% chance that things are changing right now. You might have to just give it a little bit of time. Kevin, if I got an antibody test, would I have any? Yeah, I think you would. Mandy, will Patrick come back to me? Patrick, come back to me. Oh boy. All right. I don't get any aces, so I can't give you the percentage of whether or not, like what the chances are that he comes back. But what the cards indicate is that with the Knight of Pentacles, he could come back fast. And the choice could be yours. But there is a whole lot of deceit around this situation. So I would be very careful because he could come back to you and lie to you about something or lie to you about something big. And it could be kind of disastrous. I would be careful with him if he shows back up. Make sure that he's not lying about something because there's like deceit around the situation. I don't think he's told you the whole truth. Simran, what does the Sagittarius say behind my back? I can't tell you that. I don't know. Like people talk and gossip. Like, you know, like what are you talking? Like, you don't say the same thing to the same person. Like what you tell your mother, you don't tell your best friend. What you tell your best friend, you don't tell your boyfriend. You know, so I can't really get into what people say behind each other's backs because it's gossip and hearsay. I mean, what could come up would be that things are not changing fast or that he's made a decision to walk away. There could be a third party that's involved in this situation, or he may be telling a third party something, but like there's a reason why people talk behind our backs, and usually it's because it's stuff we don't want to hear. You know, it's like this, it's like the question, like what is he hiding? We're allowed to hide things and we're allowed to talk behind people's backs. It's not the right, you know, it's low vibration, right? It's not nice, but you know, you can do things like that. Like we're talking about him right now and he doesn't know. So yeah, it's kind of hard to answer questions like that because like I said, you don't tell your mom the same thing that you tell your best friend, and you don't tell your boyfriend the same thing that you tell your best friend, you know. So, you know, there's a reason why, like, we don't say everything to people because sometimes it's hurtful. And, you know, that's why, like, you might not tell your boyfriend how you really feel about something that you might tell your best friend because you don't want to hurt his feelings. Well, it's the same thing with what people talk about behind our backs. We don't really want to know. Kevin, workers had no masks on. Workers had no masks. Did I have an anxiety attack? You would know if you had an anxiety attack. They're pretty intense. Did I have an anxiety attack? No, I don't think you did. No, I think you would know it. I don't think that you have an anxiety attack without knowing it, because they're pretty intense. Cancerian love. You might be feeling like unlucky when it comes to love. You got both of the wish cards in reverse. However, you do have growth and transformation coming in after a disappointment. So if you've recently been disappointed by something or someone, that's going to move into the past, and growth and transformation comes in around. Soulmate connection comes in. If you're not with anyone right now, soulmate connection enters in. You should be starting a new journey. Looks like there could be indecision around the situation when you first meet this person. You're going to have choices. If you're not with anyone right now, there's going to be more than one opportunity. Looks like you have being guided by the divine brings you to a new beginning where you start a new journey. Could be with a Sagittarius. Could also be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Listen to your intuition. Passion comes in. Sweet thing, general. Four of Cups. The solution to a problem is in front of you and you just haven't made the connection yet. But you'll figure it out. You got some good luck coming in. Maybe an air sign around you of significance. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and love looks good. Committed relationship looks good. Looks like you could be starting a new creative project. The love cup here is full. I don't think you have anything to worry about. Four of Wands. I mean, that's long-term potential. There could be cause for celebration around life changing for the better quickly, around job, business, or money. Money could be coming in. Sailing, I don't see it yet, so let me just simmer on. What are some things that I need to watch out for regarding Aquarius, Aries, Libra, and Sagittarius? What things should I keep hidden from them? If you don't trust them, I would keep everything hidden from them. Like, there is no reason why you have to let people know things about your life personally. I don't. Like, I don't, like, there's no, like, there's some things that just need to be kept private. If you don't trust these people, you don't have to tell them anything. You can be nice to them, you can be friendly with them, but you don't have to, you don't have to tell them personal things. Okay, we're talking about 4 different people here, so they're not all gonna, be the same. I don't know who they are with one another, but if you don't trust them, I would keep things hidden from them that you don't want to get out, because they could be gossipy, they could talk shit. And there is a level of gossip here. And somebody may have, I mean, it could be Sagittarius. Sagittarians can kind of be known for that, having, like, they don't always mean to have big mouths. Sometimes they just let things slip without realizing it. I would watch out for the Aries too. I just would, I would not tell these people anything that's too personal that you don't want other people to know. I personally don't trust that many people. So I don't think that they need to know anything too personal. That's it. Keep hidden what you don't want the whole world to know. Like, you know, the whole world doesn't need to know what goes on in your life. Like, it's just not necessary. The more other people know, the more that they're going to comment, and the more they're going to talk about it, and all of that gossipy bullshit goes out into the universe, and it's just not healthy. Like, it creates more chaos, and life is chaotic enough. Sayone got into a huge argument with love because I saw him and the store with another woman. He said to leave him alone. After I said some rude things, does he mean this? And will he ever contact me, or is this the end? Well, what's the situation? Are you in a relationship with him, or this is just someone that you have an interest in? Because if you're not in a relationship with him, then you really can't tell him who to be in a store with. If you are in a relationship with him, then he shouldn't be shopping with somebody else. You know, it depends what the relationship is. So, yeah, it really depends what the relationship is. he's shopping with someone else, I'm taking it that you and him are not in a relationship right now. And if that's the case, you can't tell him who to shop with and who not to shop with. So, yeah, it depends where you are in the relationship, to be honest. It's going to be hard for me to answer this without knowing that. Okay, is this the end, or will he ever contact me again? Will he ever contact me again? And he'll contact you again, but there's indecision around the situation. Like I said, it really depends. If you and him are in a committed relationship, then he has no business shopping with somebody else. None. And he's 100% wrong. If you're not in a relationship with him, he can shop with who he wants. And like, you really can't tell him who he can and can't shop with. So, yeah, that may be some, yeah, I don't know how you're going to get out of that. Adriana, how will he feel if I end up with someone else? He'll be disappointed. Yeah, he'll feel like nothing changed for him. He'll feel argumentative. He'll have sharp energy, and he'll feel disappointed. But you know, like, that's the thing. Like, there's always like windows of time, which like that's why, like, when people are like, well, I'm gonna wait for him, like those types of situations, it's like, oh, you're just prolonging the window of time, and you could wait forever, right? But the window of time can close if somebody doesn't make a decision. You know, it's like somebody else was saying a couple of days ago, like, I'm not ready. And it's like, okay, you got to get ready at some point, because somebody else is not going to wait forever for you to be ready. And it's the same thing with this guy. Like, he's got time, right? Like, your relationship has got a lot of potential, but if he doesn't do something about it, the window of time will close, and then he's going to lose out, and then that could be his lesson. And I hate that, because I feel like that happens really often, where the person, like, you're just like going along hoping that something's going to move forward, nothing ends up happening, somebody else comes in, and now things are going well with that person, and then all of a sudden the other guy comes back. It's really frustrating, and I don't feel any like satisfaction in that when it happens for anybody. And I know that people are like, well, good, then he gets it, you know, he gets what he deserves, which is true, but I just feel like it's a really sad ending. Like, I feel like we should get a better ending. But that's only my opinion. Simran, can I fully trust the Capricorn? And if not, what should I look out for? I personally would not fully trust anybody. But, you know, the older that you get, the more you experience, the less you trust people. Like, I don't think anybody needs to know everything that goes on in your life. I just don't think it's necessary. Person's pretty trustworthy, but they also come up a little bit undecided or a little indecisive. I wouldn't trust them completely. No, I mean, I don't know what it is that you want to tell these people that you think you should hold back, but I feel like you can be friends with people and not disclose everything that goes on in your life. It's just not necessary. The more people know, the more that people will gossip, the more that people put their 2 cents in, the more that people are going to tell you how you have to live your life. You don't need to listen to it. And I don't like people talking shit, only because, like, that goes out into the universe. And you can't stop people from talking shit. They're going to do that anyway. But the less that they know. Fruity Pebbles. Am I going to be a millionaire sometime next year? I don't think so. I don't think next year. No, it's not coming up strong enough for me to say yes. Simran, should I work with the Pisces in the near future? Should I work with the Pisces in the near future? Yeah, I think you should. Adriana, will Carlos approach me after 10 years of no contact? Yeah, Hangman's in reverse. Time doesn't always, like, time's a bizarre thing. Because the window of time can close, right? But the window of time can also open. So, like, there's no, like, that's an argument that I would have with people, like, not people, like, that I do readings for, but, like, people in my life, like, that we would be talking about our readings that we've had. Where, like, at what point do you say it's not going to happen, right? Because you're not dead yet. So you don't know, right? Like, it sounds crazy, but like, I have a friend who I have not spoken to in 15 years, but she always comes up in my readings. Like, am I never going to hear from her again? No, but at some point I may run into her somewhere. At some point I could hear from her again. At what point would you say, okay, I'll never hear from her again? I mean, once one of us is no longer on the earth, because you can reach out to people. And sometimes people, sometimes something happens and it makes them reminds them of somebody, or they're wondering how they're doing, or who knows? Like, there's all kinds of different shit that brings people back from the past or reminds you of the past and you want to connect with. Like, I told you guys the story. I had a friend that the first house I lived in, her name was Patricia. She lived around the corner. And somehow her mom and my mom became friends while they were pregnant. She was born in January. I was born in March. We were only a few weeks apart. And she was my only friend. And we both moved the same week. I always got the feeling, this is what I'm talking about. Kids are intuitive. Kids know what's going on. I always had the feeling that, like, her mom didn't really like my mom. Because I felt like her mom was like a working mom. I think she was a school teacher, and my mom was a stay-at-home mom, but she was always, like, very, like, done up. I don't know. I just kind of felt like, I don't know if her mom didn't really care for my mom or whatever. Anyway, so we moved the same, like the same summer, like within weeks of one another, and I never saw her again. And years ago, before Facebook, there was something called US Search, where you could pay like $20, search somebody's name, and they would send you their addresses. I know it sounds creepy as hell, but now with Facebook, everybody does it and nobody thinks anything of it, but maybe she was freaked out by it. Anyway, so I had all of her addresses and I sent her letters. Yeah, I didn't want anything from her. I just sent a picture of us at my 3rd birthday. I just wanted to see what became of her. I would have been interested in us reconnecting. I never heard from her, but something after all those years made me reach out to her. And who knows, maybe at some point one day she'll reach out to me. So yeah, it's like 10 years. It was much longer. I think it was probably like, I mean, those are long years too. Like, there's a lot of years between the age of 5 and 15. There's not so many years between 45 and 55. You know what I mean? Or 60 and 70. Because you're already an adult. You're already grown. Anyway, I shut up already. Yeah, the cards are always honest, even if it hurts. Yeah. But, I feel like I would much rather the card say something hurtful and move on from it. Then I think that the worst thing is to have false hope. I don't know why I think it's so bad, but I think the worst thing to do is to let somebody believe that some fantasy is going to happen that's not happening. Like, I don't think that that's helpful at all to anybody. I think that's worse. I would rather swallow the pill. Simran, bond with M 5 years from now. 5 years from now. A lot's going to happen in 5 years. Yeah, I mean, a lot's going to happen in 5 years. I don't know where you guys are right now in your lives, but in 5 years from now, you may not even be speaking to each other. The relationship may have ended, and you may not even be speaking to each other. 5 years is a long time. There's a lot of free will that happens between now and 5 years. It's very hard to answer a question like that because other people are coming in here. And I can't read the whole 5 years here. I mean, I can't read the whole 5 years ever because of free will. But it looks like there's going to be time and space in between your relationship. And in the time of 5 years, I don't know that the two of you are still going to be in one another's lives. You may have moved forward towards greener pastures. If this is a love interest, the love has ended. The hangman is in, well, yeah, the hangman is here, so the relationship gets stuck. But I can't say that that's got to happen in 5 years because we have free will and we can change that between now and then. It's very, it's very hard to answer for 5 years from now. Simran, Aquarius's current thoughts and feelings about me. So they seem to have a lot of respect for you. They think that you're a kind person, that you're well-grounded and stable. They may be a little bit undecided. I don't know if there's indecision around the situation, but they may think that you have a lot of potential. You're intelligent, sincere, kind-hearted, loyal, strong, and independent. Fruity Pebbles. Will I own spiritual gift shop by next year? I think you can make that happen. Let's see. I think you can make that happen, yeah. Anna, how does Brandon the Aries feel about me, an online friend? Okay. Cause for celebration and well balanced, huh? He appreciates you in his life. He thinks that you met through divine intervention. The Fool is here, which could be that he thinks that you're spontaneous, or he may want to start a new journey of some type with you. Thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, and loyal. It seems like a good friend. Go Gina. I heard two loves are coming. One is a distraction and one is true love. When are they coming? The spring and the fall. If you don't have one show up in the fall, then both of them would come probably in the month of November. Simran, should I invest in real estate this year or later? This year. At a later point. I would hold off. Yeah, I wouldn't do it this year. KM, energy around the real estate career versus last check career. Which is better energy? Oh yeah, I definitely think it's a good idea to have more than one stream of income. Definitely. Especially in this day and age. Okay, let's see. Energy around real estate. It's, if you make it, well, it's decisive. See, right now, real estate's going up. So, but although, yeah, well, real estate's going up. But I guess it doesn't make a difference for an agent because somebody's always selling. I don't know. I think real estate's good right now. I do. And let's see. What's the energy around the lashes? That energy could be sharp. I would say the real estate thing. See, they're different. It's like real estate, like you can make large money fast, but it might not always be steady. where the lash thing may be more steady, but you don't make as much money. I mean, if you were going to just focus on one, I don't know, real estate's pretty hot right now. I mean, the places in here are like, they're, yeah, they're selling pretty high. 2 years ago, this place was appraising for like $100,000 less than they're selling for now. So they're good. It's going up. But how long is that going to last? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like a roll of the dice. I feel like when it comes to, well, there's no guarantees in anything. I don't know. I got to say the real estate, the energy around it comes up stronger. Fruity Pebbles, will I be living with Allie in September? Comes up higher than August, but I can't say yes. I'm not convinced. Adriana, what does Carlos think about me currently? Thinks you're successful. Successful, creative, has a lot of respect for you. Thinks that you're kind, caring, attractive, strong, independent, and intelligent. Adriana, does he regret what happened, or does he still think it was my fault? I think he's kind of gotten over it. I don't think he really thinks it's your fault anymore, or he kind of let it go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say that time has healed that wound, and the sun is there. Like, that's happiness comes out over the situation. Fruity, will I have a spiritual gift shop by this time next year? I think you can make that happen, yes. Sweet thing. How does Marquisha's cousin Cynthia feel about me? I catch her sneaking looks at work. She could be a little jealous. It's like she feels that you kind of have everything all together. She thinks that you're attractive, smart, independent, funny, that you have a good personality, and that you don't let anything get you down. I think things that bother her would never bother you. And I think she's envious of that. Let her look. Let her keep looking. Sandy, I didn't tell him who he could be in the store with. My question was, will he get over what I was saying and contact me after saying don't contact him again? And can we get past this? Well, if you told him not to contact you again, what I would do, if you want to save this situation, because it's kind of like, the reason why I said that you can't, like, it's because the way you reacted to a situation is like, imagine if the situation were reversed. Imagine if you were just shopping with somebody and then somebody out of the clear blue just totally ripped you up and went off on you. Like, would you want to deal with that person? Because I wouldn't. I would be like, you know what? Take it somewhere else. I'm not dealing with this drama. So if you want to save this relationship, I would reach out and apologize. That's what I would do. I would call up and say, I'm sorry, I overreacted. I had no business acting like that, and I hope you accept my apology. I wouldn't sit around and wait for him to contact you, because he didn't do anything wrong. So if you want the situation to move forward in a healthy way, I would contact him. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting a long time for the phone call, because the last time I read it, it's like communication was going to come in eventually. But think about it. Think about if you were in his situation. If you're shopping with a friend or whoever it is, doesn't make a difference, and somebody else confronts you like that, would you reach out to them and what? And say, he didn't do anything wrong. So if I were you and you want things to be different, I would contact him. Yeah, because this here looks messy. It's like there's sharp energy around the situation. There's deceit around the situation. There's indecision, and communication's down. I wouldn't expect to hear from him soon. I mean, like think about it. Imagine if the situation were opposite. And not him, because obviously you have feelings for him, but imagine if it was somebody else. How would you feel? I wouldn't call the person. I would be like, I'm not dealing with that drama. I can go shopping with whoever I want. You have no right to tell me anything or curse me out for that. Fruity Pebbles. Virgo baby's question. I don't see Virgo baby. Virgo baby, send it with the, oh, there it is. There it is. I see it. I see it. Let me do Hierophant. Adriana, the Libra's energy towards me, no communication. Energy is good. The King of Cups. Loving, kind, caring, sincere, comfortable. The energy is pretty good. You may be feeling disappointed in the situation, but happiness can come. It's not over. There could be more to come here. Virgo. I don't see it yet. Fruity Pebbles. I skipped a question. Will I be a homeowner by August? And have the money soon. Okay, let's see. Will I be a homeowner by August? You could be. Yeah. You could be. You got a 70% chance. Yes, you can make that happen. Yep. Virgo baby. What will happen with A this month as far as communication goes? You could have sporadic communication. It may not be like steady communication. It could be kind of hit or miss, but there should be communication. It's like out of the clear blue sky, sporadically throughout the month. Serbi. Is Jay entertaining other options? And if so, how is it going? Is he vested emotionally? Okay. I don't think he's vested emotionally, but I do think there are other options around him, yeah. And it seems like he's either starting a new journey or he may be exploring options, yeah. Sydney, has Caleb been thinking of me? I think he thinks about you from time to time. You got a 33% chance that he's been thinking of you. So, yeah, you cross his mind. 14, love reading. Okay, if you're not with anyone right now, you have a Virgo that comes in. You also have an Aries that comes in. You're heading towards the 10 cups being full, and you're no longer feeling stuck. Things are moving forward. Looks like somebody from your past could be returning. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be an ex-flame or an old lover. It could be anybody that you knew from the past that may come back with new potential. Things change around your love life for the better. Quickly listen to your intuition. If you're in a relationship now, current relationship moves forward. Things change for the better quickly. There may be a nostalgia for the past between the two of you. Things move forward and communication should be picking up. Mel, will the Aquarius apologize to me for his dishonesty and betrayal? I think he does. I think he has to, like, you got to really put him in a corner in order to get him to admit and to apologize. But eventually, you'll get the apology. But he doesn't give up easy. Like, as far as, like, he kind of sticks to his guns. Nymph. I have a feeling that I will pass my math class this semester with C. Is that true? I think you are going to pass it, yeah. Serbi. Jay's current feelings for me. Thinks that you're kind, caring. Thinks that you're intelligent, intuitive, creative, unique, attractive, kind-hearted, and sincere. Anthony, what does the cards want to say, the Cancer Nice current condition in the near future? What should I do also? I think that you're right. I think she's problems. Yeah, I think she's got problems with that guy. Knight of Wands. You may not have to do anything. She may reach out to you at some point. Love cup here is full, and, you know, your relationship with her could change. Once she gets done with this guy that she's with now, I think that she's going to start to see things in a little bit different of a light. I think he's kind of exposed himself for not being the guy she thought that he was. And she may reach out to you. I wouldn't do anything just yet. I would kind of hang out, you know, and see what happens. Because Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands rather, she could reach out to you. And I would rather her reach out to you than you reach out to her right now. Let her go through this dramatics with this guy. And then let's see what happens. She may feel differently once she goes through that kind of a disappointment. Adriana, when will he realize to move this forward? Could be pretty soon. Maybe within the next couple of weeks. Mel, so he doesn't feel like he's done anything wrong. No, I think he does. I just think that he tries to get it out of it, or he tries to either lie his way out of it, or he doesn't like to admit it unless he has no choice but to. Like, because you got the evidence, you got the proof, and there's no way that he can get out of it. This guy's a disaster right now. I don't know what's going on, but he's got shit coming at him from all different ends. I mean, you know what? He's done it to himself. So, you know, somebody may have just walked out on him. Feels like he's lacking perseverance, and he feels like he's holding himself back right now. I think he knows damn well that he's wrong. I just don't think he likes to admit it. And I think that it's, you know, unless he's like called on the carpet and has no choice, he won't do the right thing. Survey love reading. Love reading. perseverance pays off around love. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a soulmate connection coming in on the horizon. Could be with a Gemini, starting a new journey. You got a new beginning here. Yeah, it could be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And Gemini comes up strongest right now. No longer holding yourself back. Successful love connection comes in that takes you towards the 10 Cups being full. Love life should be moving forward. Anthony, I should wait for her. Yes. I would wait till her birthday. Yeah. If her birthday comes and you haven't heard from her, then I think it's okay to send an email. 14. General. Okay, disappointment moves into the past, and life changes for the better quickly when a wish comes true. Got a Taurus coming in that may be of some kind of significance. Weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders, and you should feel like the hard work that you put into work, school, business, whatever you do all day is coming back to you. Got some good luck coming in, and you may even have a new job or business opportunity on the horizon. Being guided by the divine brings in a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You also could be spending, like, I don't know, time with, like, old friends come up. Like you may be hanging out with old friends or somebody that you haven't seen in a while. All right, I'm going to go back up to the top. Vianney, may I know how the doctors felt about me today? I was nervous. Okay. I don't know what the situation is, but let's see what the cards have to say. Eight of Pentacles. So I don't know what the situation was, but Eight of Pentacles would be somebody that's a hard worker or that's putting in a lot of effort. They may think that you're, I don't know, or Eight of Pentacles is going back to school. Thought that you were intelligent, like things are going to change for the better for you quickly around these doctors. If this was for a job, there could be potential. If this is for, I don't know what it's for. There's potential here. Let's put it that way. So if this was like a job or an internship or something that they need to hire you for, you could get it because you got a new beginning here and things are changing for the better quickly. You made a good impression on them. Felt that you were grounded, stable, reliable. And the Eight of Pentacles is like school. I don't know if it has something to do with school. And they think that you have a lot of potential for the future. You made a good impression. I'm on the regular list. Angel, I'm up to Angel. What did Elisa feel thinking and think seeing me today? She said hi, but she rushed out. She may have been in a hurry. Oh, it looked like she was genuinely happy to see you, Emperor. Like she thinks of you as a strong person, like a strong presence in, wherever you saw her. Was happy to see you. She just may have been in a rush. Yeah, Knight of Swords. She was in a hurry. I would say that she thinks that you're grounded, stable, sincere, genuinely an interesting person. And today, for whatever reason, she was in a rush to get somewhere. So that's why she was so fast. Rosalie, general for the month of May. Disappointment moves into the past. Maybe making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And then with that decision, you got the doors open. Four of Wands. You could be upgrading your home, redecorating your home, changing homes. It also could be upgrading a relationship. Taking a relationship to the next level. Got the Lover's card here, which means a soulmate should be entering. If you're with someone right now, current relationships, the soulmate connection with the Four of Wands could be taking the relationship to the next level. If you're not with anyone, whether you are with someone or not, you have growth and transformation coming in over your love life. If you're not with anyone, a Scorpio or a Gemini could be coming in. You got success that comes in around business, schoolwork, whatever you do all day. You got a little bit of passion coming in. And if you were recently dealing with like an old wound, it's moving into the past. Ten of Pentacles, got money coming in this month too. Sonia, overall energy for 2022. Okay, it's not bad. It's, you may be feeling a little bit stressed and burdened, but there's fluid money coming in. There's abundance coming in. So your hard work may be paying off in 2022. Nav, will my antibody test be positive? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Is there anyone here that I haven't gotten to? All right, let me go to the bottom and work my way back up. I think I got through most of these people. Maria, I didn't do Maria. All right, let me see. Mickey. All right, I'm going to start with Mickey and work my way down. Why did Stephanie just block me? She may be starting a new journey. She's got here the Fool, which is starting a new journey, or it also could be acting spontaneously, but it's not usually bad spontaneous, the Fool. It may have something to do with a new person in her life or somebody else that's around her. There's sharp energy around her. You didn't say anything off to her, right? Or something that she could like misinterpret. Because there's sharp energy around her and she's starting a new journey. That's why she blocked you. So I don't know if that makes sense. Cerberus, when Jay comes forward. Could be sometime this summer, possibly in the month of September. Lemore, if I text Oliver, will he respond? I think he will, yeah. Maria, what kind of people do I get along with best? Everyone is unique. You can't really lump people into one category because people are unique. So there's indecision around this situation, because you can't you can't, like, what kind of people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't generalize groups of people because everybody is different. I would say the best thing to do, or to get along with different varieties of people, but I don't know exactly what you mean by what kind of people. Like, people are going to show you different sides. Like, we're not all like I have friends that are yoga teachers, right? And you expect one thing from a yoga teacher, but when you really get to know them, you kind of learn that they're not really what you think. Like, when I first started teaching yoga, I expected something else. So are those the type of people I get along with? I kind of think that they're the same as everybody else. I think that most people are very similar, no matter, like, in other words, people sometimes can have a mean streak, right? But there's different degrees. Like, I know people that are really mean. Like they'll just say mean things. I won't. Does that make me better than the next person? I don't think it makes me better. I think that sometimes people value the honesty, where I might sugarcoat something because I don't want to hurt someone's feelings. I don't know what kind of person am I? Is that a good person or a bad person? I don't know. So I can't really answer what kind of people you get along with best, because everybody's different, and all different kinds of groups of people are going to be different. Serby, if you feel like this guy is juggling options, then why would you sit around waiting to be one of his options? I would move forward with my life. Because, like, if somebody's juggling options, why do you want to be an option? Like, I don't want to be somebody else's option. I'm not going to wait for somebody else to decide that there's nobody else better in the world for them and sit around and wait for them to make that decision. This is up to you, not up to him. He's exploring his options. Maybe you might want to do the same, because it's not written anywhere that he has to always, like, he's going to come to a crossroads and say, okay, I'm not going to explore any more options. I'm going to come forward with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be sitting here for a really long time hoping that he stops doing whatever it is he's doing. This is your decision. You don't like what he's doing, then, you find somebody else. Because otherwise, you could wait around for a really long time hoping that something is going to change, and something may never change. Harsha, what will happen between me and Yogesh in the future? I don't know where you guys are in your relationship, but there is possibility of a love connection at some point. It may be slow and steady. It could be down the road, but there may be, like, negativity around the situation could burn off, and you could move forward in a love connection. When a soulmate connection would enter for Serbi. Could be sometime in the winter. Sometime this winter. Like, it would be anytime after December 21st. Lamore, how would Oliver feel if I texted him? It's been a while since we talked. I think he would be happy to hear from you. Balance could come back to the situation, but you may need to have patience with him. General for Adriana. Your perseverance pays off. You may hear from somebody out of the blue you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain because life starts to move forward. Feeling grounded and stable around a work or business opportunity, and also feeling prepared for life to move forward. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you should have some nice choices coming in. Explosions. Will my Virgo forgive me for what I've done? Could take some time. It could take time. I don't know what it was, but they seem to be taking it kind of hard. I would give them a little bit of space, and then let's see what happens. It could take some time, but I think that you could get forgiveness. Cancerian, JD's next actions towards me. It looks like things right now may be a little stuck. The Hangman is there. The Hermit's in reverse, which means communication could be down. And the Eight of Wands, not much is happening, or not much is changing around the situation. I don't know where you guys are right now, but you might be feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. Looks like things are sort of out of balance. I would try to pull your energy back from the situation and look out for a little bit of deceit. I mean, you'll hear from this person eventually, but it doesn't look like they're putting in a whole lot of effort, and there is some deceit, or they may lie to you about something. Mel, you could close them, thanks. Yeah, but Maria, like some people get along better with extroverts, but that's a group of people, right? So you can't generalize. Like everybody's an individual. Like I have friends that are introverts I get along with, but I know what I can expect from them and I know what I can't expect from them. You know what I mean? Like you can't take a lump of people and like, okay, these people are extroverts, so you're going to get along with them. Because you could meet someone who's really abrasive and not get along with that person, and they could be an extrovert. You really have to take each person on their own merit, and you can't really lump it into like, do I get along better with introverts or extroverts? Because I'm an introvert. There's no doubt about that. But when I'm in my element, like when I'm teaching yoga or if I'm doing this, I'm not really an introvert because I have no problem saying how I feel and, expressing myself. So I think that when it comes to getting along with people in general, I don't think that you can lump people into a group. I think you have to take each individual the way they come. Because I think otherwise it's kind of like prejudging the person before getting to know them, or looking for a certain type of person and prejudging them before you really know. Like I know I come off like a snob. I know that. My mother used to say to me all the time, you come off standoffish. I'm not a snob. I'm just not friendly. I'm not friendly. I'm not gonna introduce myself to people that I don't know. I don't make friends when I go into the grocery store. I had friends that like he goes into the gas station to get a fucking bagel. He's in there a half hour. He's making friends. Like I'm gonna go in next time because I go in, get the bagel, and I'm done. Like there's no friends. There's no communication. We don't make eye contact. We get what we need. We leave. But that's me. But when you get to know me, I'm not like that. So I feel like if I were to say, or if we were to ask the cards, it's like it's deceptive because you can't lump people into a group. Everybody's different. Like like there's people that go out and get drunk and they're nasty drunks, but there's also people that go out and get drunk and they're really fucking funny. So you can't like lump people into a group because you can get along with all different types if you give different types of people a chance. So by thinking along those lines, I feel like you limit yourself to who's coming into your life. Um, Anthony, I would wait until her birthday. If you don't hear from her by her birthday, then I would say send the email. Empress, love reading. You have growth and transformation coming into your love life, plus you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. If you're not with anyone right now, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini comes in. It looks like this person could be in your life and you just haven't taken notice of them with the Four of Cups. You could have a new beginning on the horizon, soulmate connection. And they may be in your world right now. um... Ariana Cherry, should I be involved with this Cancer man? Okay. Should I be involved with this Cancer man? Okay. I don't know where you are in the relationship right now, but if you're involved with this person and you think that you shouldn't be, like you've already gotten involved and you're like, I don't know if I should be going down this road, cards kind of indicate that this is a learning experience. If you're already involved, I would kind of just, stick it out. If unless like if the person's dangerous or they're abusive, that's different. But if you're like, I don't know, for whatever reason you're questioning whether or not you should be in a relationship you've already started, it looks like it's a learning experience, like everything else. But the cards don't indicate a strong enough no for me to tell you no, you shouldn't be in it, because there's something that brings the two of you together that you might need to learn. I can't tell you no. Let's put it that way. If you feel like it's not the right thing, circumstances, for whatever reason, I'm not here to judge that. So that's for you to decide. Samantha in general. Okay, you've got success coming in, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and your perseverance has paid off around school, work, business, money, whatever you do all day. Things change for you out of the blue, or you hear from someone that could either help you or that you've been waiting to hear from, but there's like relief around a phone message. Looks like life starts to move forward, hangman's in reverse, and you've got the sun coming out over your life. Got a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer may be of significance, and you also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Deb, general love from May. Okay, if you're not with anyone right now, you have new people coming in. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then a Leo also comes in. Feeling like you've got some good luck coming in and feeling like you're no longer holding yourself back. If you're currently with someone, I would say you have good luck coming in around your current relationship, which will be strengthening. If you're not with anyone, you have long-term potential around the next person that you get involved with. With the Hierophant, it could be long-term commitment. You have being guided by the divine, letting go of negativity and exploring your options. There's romance on the horizon. There's also some passion. Who else haven't I gotten to? Lauren C., what month am I getting pregnant? Could be the month of October. Pet, future with H. You might find that this situation is disappointing. It's like, it does look like things could move forward, but it's like feeling like it's out of balance, or you put in more than you get. You may feel like it's disappointing, and you may be arguing or bickering with this person. It just might not be what you want, and it looks like you're the one that's annoyed with the situation. I don't know, you might feel as the relationship grows that it's not what you thought that it was, or it's not what you expected it to be, and you may make a decision to move on to greener pastures. IKEA, do I have love coming in? Yes, you do. You got a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, growth and transformations coming in, possibly a Scorpio, and life is changing for the better for you quickly. Mel, does the asshole Aquarius even have remorse? Yeah, he does. He does. He does. He does feel bad. And yeah, I think that he feels worse than he lets on. Now, did Maria want to ask a different question? Is she still here? Maria, are you still here? All right, while I wait for Maria, let me see if there's anyone else that I haven't answered for. Julia, what is the Gemini doing right now? Okay, he's got perseverance around him and a tower moment. I don't know if he's like cleaning up a disaster. I don't know if this is a work-related thing. Could he be working right now? And his perseverance pays off, but he may be, there may be a disaster that he's dealing with. Yeah, it seems like he's busy dealing with some sort of a disaster, and his perseverance pays off. He gets it done. But it may be a little bit hectic. Anybody else here that I haven't answered for? We're just waiting for Maria. Oh, wait a minute. Was that it? Did I see it? Did I miss it? Oh, Maria's left? Okay. All right. Well, then that's it for me tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. Now, tomorrow I have my appointment with my my accountant at 1 o'clock. It's a Zoom one. So we'll see how that goes. I may be here with the live stream like crazy when I come in. Fucking hate tax season. Anyway, so I probably won't be on, well, I'll probably be on after that. sometime. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I might need a drink after that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much. Have a nice evening.